A dash card on tap here at the Inverness Raceway for this afternoon. 3 memorial races and 2 divisions of the Atlantic Sire Stakes. 2-year-old pacing fillies, both going for purses of $9,520. Over in race number 2, it's the Delina Wells Memorial Pace. The third is the Jimmy Sutherland Memorial Pace, and race number 8 is the Martin Brophy Memorial Pace. For those of you just arriving, we'll go over the changes for this afternoon's card of racing. In the first, number 5, I'm Indigo. Lewis McDonnell is up. The 6 Dragon Teeth equipment change. They've been posted in the parimutuel area. Dragon Teeth off with Hoodwood Cups, and he goes to an open bridle. The second, Delina Wells Memorial Pace, goes as programmed. The third, the Jimmy Sutherland Memorial Pace, going as programmed. The fourth, Atlantic Sire Stakes, A division. First race going, they go for purse $9,520. It's okay. In the fifth, number 4, Doxron Henry, pencil in the driver, Mary Claire McDonald. Then we go to race number 6, number 3, Eastwood Old Fun. He scratched 6th this afternoon. Pushing us over to race number 7, first in the late double, equipment change on the 2 Booyah. Off with the open, off with the Hoodwood Cups, and he goes to a can't see back bridle. Also, put a Berline pole on the right-hand side of Booyah. Put a Murphy blind on the left-hand side of Booyah. All dressed up for Booyah. Number 4, Ultimate Long Shot in the 7th. He scratched sick. And a race number 8, our feature on this afternoon's card of racing. They go for $1,400. It's the Martin Brophy Memorial Pace. Just waiting on the entries from the paddock area to head towards post. $50 tickets on sale here this afternoon. They're in the paddock area right now. They'll make their way over towards the parimutuel, probably around race number 3. We're starting off the 50-50 this afternoon at $1,000. $1,000 will start off this afternoon. Should have a good crowd here this afternoon. It'll be upwards of $2,400. 50-50 will draw after race number 7. The entries moving down the backside on towards Post Parade. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the first classification. Dom winners 1 and 2. They go for purse $9.75. Tess Ryan, owned by C. William Basker. Conditioned by Harold McLean. In the sulky this afternoon, Redmond Doucette gets the call. 2 is Rankinville Seamus for owner, trainer, driver Sandy McNeil. 3 is DC Frisco, owned, bred, trained, and driven by Sean McDonald. The 4 East Coast Mariner this afternoon has Travis McLean for owner Todd Sutherland, trainer Monica Sutherland. The 5 I'm Indigo, Lewis McDonnell catch drives this afternoon for Lily Watson. 6 Dragon Teeth owner, trainer, driver Mr. Kevin Bailey, and from 7 Cheyenne Nixon. Tim Gillis is in the sulky. Field of 7 here in the first. Exacta, Triacta, win, place, and show wagering. Entries having 2 scores and moving to the gate. Go over our selection here in the first selection. In the first, we're going to go to 4. East Coast Mariner and Travis McLean up to win it for second. We're going to go to 2. Rankinville Seamus making his second lifetime start. We'll pick him for second, and for third, we're going to go to 3. DC Frisco and Sean McDonald. Your officials for this afternoon's card of racing. Karen Hocko is our paddock judge. Presiding judge is Danny McKinnon. Associate judges Craig Mills and Sean Tobin. Our starter is Joe Garrett. Our charter is Shannon McLean. Our timer is Carter McDonald. Photo finish, Dean Winters. Isaac Poirier's on Photo Patrol. Standard Bred Canada, we have Deborah Rankin. And our track manager is Megan McQuarrie. Entries up, second and final score. Just going to complete the second score, and the entries will be moving to the gate. Happy birthday wishes going out this afternoon to Olivia, our program girl, 14 years old today. Happy birthday, Olivia. Up and coming in the second, first end of the early daily double, it's the D. Wells Memorial Pace. Full field of 8 going to post. And race number 3, the second end of it, it's the Jimmy Sutherland Memorial Pace. That goes as programmed. And the 4th Atlantic Sire Stakes, A Division. That goes as programmed. Entries called up to the gate here for the first. Kent Building Supply starting gate. On its way, moving down the backside, your starter to gear up. Lining up your starters here for the first. Beautiful afternoon for harness racing here at the Inverness Raceway. Good crowd on hand on the backside. Parimutuel window open on the backside. Should be a good afternoon of racing. 3 memorial races on this afternoon's card of racing. 2 divisions of the Atlantic Sire Stakes. 2-year-old pacing mares. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the first classification. Now winners 1 and 2, they go for purse $9.75. On the rail, Tess Ryan and Redmond Doucette, 2 Rankinville Seamus, Sandy McNeil, 3 DC Frisco, John McDonald, 4 East Coast Mariner, Travis McLean. I'm Indigo from 5 and catch driver Lewis McDonnell. Dragon Teeth, Kevin Bailey is up this afternoon. The backfield at Cheyenne Nixon, the 14-year-old, and Tim Gillis Award. Field of 7, 6 on gate, 1 is late. Rankin View Seamus is gapped off the gate, along with DC Frisco down off the gate and away. And East Coast Mariner and Travis McLean stroll off to an early lead. Second, Tess Ryan. Third, on the outside, I'm Indigo. At a 4, Cheyenne Nixon, Dragon Teeth. And a Rankinville Seamus making a break, but back pacing in the backfield, that is DC Frisco. On toward the opening quarter at $3.50, the post-time betting favorite. East Coast Mariner is up front by 2 on the lead. At Tess Ryan, Titans in there second. The opening quarter, 29-4. I'm Indigo is third. At a 4, that is Cheyenne Nixon. Dragon Teeth is 5. Rankinville Seamus pacing at a 6 in the backfield. DC Frisco. We're on past the half mile now. And up front on the lead is the 3-year-old colt. East Coast Mariner, Travis McLean, Tess Ryan is second. I'm Indigo, Dragon Teeth, Cheyenne Nixon, Rankinville Seamus, DC Frisco. Half mile, 1 minute, 2/5 up the backside. 3/4 up and coming now at East Coast Mariner. Up front on the lead, Dragon Teeth. Here's second on the outside. Tess Ryan third at the rail from 4. That is I'm Indigo. Need a 5 Rankin View Seamus, then Cheyenne Nixon. Stable turn second and final time. This is a cakewalk for East Coast Mariner. And Travis McLean 131 3/5. The fight here is going to be for second. Tess Ryan is at the rail. Dragon Teeth is second. Cheyenne Nixon down at the rail. I'm Indigo. Rankin View Seamus has some step on the outside. Through the lane, East Coast Mariner, Tess Ryan is going to hold in for second. For third at the wire, it looked like I'm Indigo. And officially 4-1, 5 and 2. Showing on the board East Coast Mariner the winner. Tess Ryan second. I'm Indigo third. Rankinville Seamus was 4. Race winning trip 201 and 4/5. East Coast Mariner wire to wire here in the first. Officially from the lower turn, the 3-year-old bay pacing colt by Roll with Harry at the Better's Delight mare, Manhattan Delight. Owned bred by Todd Sutherland at a Port Hood, trained by Monica Sutherland, Travis McLean in the sulky. Wire to wire, 201 and 4/5. This is 3-year-old colt, East Coast Mariner. First official, Tess Ryan. Second, Rankinville Seamus was 4. DC Frisco 7. East Coast Mariner the winner. I'm Indigo 3. Dragon Teeth 5. And Cheyenne Nixon 6. 29 and 4, minute and 2/5. 131 and 3. 201 and 4. Top the program 247, 135, 6 on the bottom. 201 and 4/5. East Coast Mariner and Travis McLean. Across the board, 350, 210, and 210. Place entry, the 1, Tess Ryan. 16, 10, and 620. No shows on the 5, I'm Indigo. Exacta, 4 and 1. 33.60. Track to 4-1 and 5, $238.10. Up and coming the second. First end of the early daily double. D. Wells, Memorial Pace. It goes to post in 12. Quickly going over our selections for this afternoon's card of racing. In the second, we're going to go to number 8, Smile For Me, Sarah. Redmond Doucette up this afternoon. We're going to go to him to win. Second, the 3, Makes Me Stupid. Danny Gillis in the sulky this afternoon. And the 2, Quickie, Kwanzaa and Andrew McLean. 8, 3, and 2, the call in the second. In the third, we're going to go to the 1, Dashpedia, 5, Indy Wheelbarrow, and 4, Twisted Frisco. Call in the third, 1, 5, and 4. Atlantic Sire Stakes A Division goes in the fourth. We're going to go to JJ Scarlett. Winner of 3 of 5 on the year, paced a mile of 157 and 1/5 at the Charlottetown Driving Park, his last start for Danny Gillis. For second in that event, he's going to have to watch that 5, the Real Princess, and Corey McPherson. And for third, we're going to go to Jules Barrio. He's up on Tobin's Diva this afternoon. The Colin, the 4th, 2, 5, and 3. Over to race number 5, race 5 on this afternoon's card of racing. We're going to go to Euchard. Euchard doing it with Corey McPherson driving for second. Cliff Drummond and Jules Barrio. And for third, the 7, Windermere Best Man at a Redmond Doucette. Over in race number 6, racing an overnight event here this afternoon. Rotten Ronnie at a Redmond Doucette. For second, number 2, Southwest Bliss. And for third, number 4, Brookdale Buster. That'll push us over to race number 7. All the equipment changes on the 2, Booyah Ya. They're going to pay off this afternoon. We're going to go to Booyah Ya in the 7th to win it. For second, number 6, Cougar on a Tear, and Danny Gillis. And for third, going to go to 3, Woodmere Jazz. And a race number 8, our feature, the Martin Brophy Memorial Pace. We're going to go to the 5, Intended Royalty, and a Redmond Doucette. The 4, Likely to Win, Corey McPherson for second. And for third, we're going to go to the 1, Dandar Mal and Sandy McNeil. The call in the 8th, 5, 4, and 1. Best bet on the day, Rotten Ronnie in the 6th. The value play of the day comes here in the 2nd. We're going to go to the 8, Smile for Me, Sarah. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the 2nd. First and the early daily double, Quinella, Triacta, Win Place and Show Wagering. It's the D. Wells Memorial Pace. The 1, DW's Hidden Star, owned and driven by Lewis Macdonell. 2 is Quickie, Kwanzaa, Andrew McLean. For Kyle Fellows, Madison Poirier, and Susan Miller. 3 this afternoon, Makes Me Stupid, has Danny Gillis driving for Anthony Beaton. 4, Miss Chili Pepper, auto trainer driver Tim Gillis. Rebecca McKenzie at a Gardner Mines shares ownership with the owner trainer driver Kevin Bailey. The 5 is Camco Sporticus. 6 RE Zayden, Rodney Gillis. For DF for Beaton and Adam Pond. The 7, Southwind Jaga, has Travis McLean. For Erlen Campbell, rounding out the field, Smile for Me, Sarah, owned by Cameron and Malcolm McCacken. Redmond Doucette up catch driving. D. Wells, Memorial Pace, going to post in 6. D. Wells Memorial Pace. Delina was the second daughter of Alec and Florence McLean and was born, like me, in 1954 and spent most of her early life in the Red Rose. She graduated from Inverness Consolidated High School in 1972 and Mount St. Vincent University in 1976 with the teaching degree. She accepted a job in Goose Bay where her brother Edmund was already teaching. As life would have it, she completed her teaching career and raised her family in this Labrador community. Her love for home did not diminish, and she always returned every summer to spend time with her family, friends, the beach, the Hoff, and of course the Inverness Raceway. Like her father and brothers and sisters, she loved a little wager on the horses. She always boxed 1, 3, and 6. It's still played by some of the family members. The family, in memory of Delina, wish to thank all participants here in the second and congratulate the winner with a blanket. This is the D. Wells Memorial Pace. Entries up, second and final score. Down to 3 at the windows, 3 to go. Entries called up to the gate. It's post time. Kent Building Supply starting gate is on the move, collecting your starters. Here for the second. Entries for the second, first and the early daily double is moving on the stable turn. And a rarity, we have Venator's Field here in the second for the first half of the double. Should be lots of activity here in the second. DW's Hidden Star, Lewis McDonnell on the rail, Quickie Kwanzaa. Andrew McLean Makes Me Stupid, Danny Gillis, Miss Chili Pepper, Tim Gillis, Kevin Bailey and Kimco Spartacus, Ari Zayden, Rodney Gillis in the backfield, Southwind Draga, Travis McLean and Smile for Me, Sarah, Redmond Doucette. Field of 8. Here in the second, this is the D. Wells Memorial Pace. Down off of the gate, New Wayne, Quickie Kwanzaa. Heads out looking for the lead in at the rail here second. That is free-legged pacing, DW's Hidden Star. And at the rail in third, Southwind Jagger. Heading down the backside toward the opening quarter now. And Quickie Kwanzaa heads up front on the lead second. It Makes Me Stupid. And Danny Gillis on the outside. DW's Hidden Star is third up in four. Southwind Jagger. Heading over towards the 3/8 turn. An opening quarter of 30 and 2/5. 4 in and 3 out in the front pack here. Kimco Spartacus went to work break in the backfield. Quickie Kwanzaa at the rail, Makes Me Stupid, and Danny Gillis on the outside. Southwind Jagger's following him. Smile for Me, Sarah's following him. DW's Hidden Star, R.V. Zayden. And Cheyenne Nixon in the backfield. That's Kimco Spartacus. Down the backside, a minute and 1/5. Quickie Kwanzaa, Makes Me Stupid. Second on the outside. Third, Southwind Jagger, DW's Hidden Star. Smile for Me, Sarah is fifth. He's thinking about going 3 deep. He's going to follow 3 deep. He's going to follow Southwind Jagger. But Quickie Kwanzaa is not done yet. Makes Me Stupid's in the middle on the outside. At Southwind Jagger, Smile for Me, Sarah is yet to be heard from. 1:33 and 4/5. Off the top turn, driving through the lanes now. Quickie Kwanzaa, Makes Me Stupid. Southwind Jagger. That Smile for Me, Sarah, and then R.V. Zayden. We're driving through the lanes now. In the middle, Makes Me Stupid, and Quickie Kwanzaa at the rail. Too close to call. Judges looking at a win print here in the D. Wells Memorial Pace. only appropriate that Quickie Kwanzaa and Andrew McLean held on to win the D. Wells Memorial Pace. But officially, 2, 3, 7, and 8. Quickie Kwanzaa, the winner, Makes Me Stupid, second. Southwind Jaga, third. Smile For Me, Sarah, was 4. A lot of Delina's friends and family here this afternoon for the cooler presentation to the winner, Quickie Kwanzaa and Andrew McLean. And officially from the lower turn, the 9-year-old Brent Pacing yielding by up front Charlie. And the Northern Luck Mare, Kwanzaa, owned by Robert Kyle Fellows. Out of Ontario, Madison Poirier. Out of Inverness and Susan Miller of Nunavut, trained by Joe Poirier. The nephew of Delina Wells is in the sulky. It's Andrew McLean. In the winner's enclosure, 201 4/5, capturing top honors in the D. Wells Memorial Pace. And a trackside cooler presentation to the winner, Quickie Kwanzaa and Andrew McLean, being presented by family and friends of Delina Wells. And the second official now, DW's Hidden Star 7, Quickie Kwanzaa, the winner. Makes Me Stupid, second. Miss Chili Pepper, 8. Camco Spartacus, 6. Aries, 8 and 5. Southwind Jaga, 3. Smile For Me, Sarah, was 4. By the quarter, 30 and 2. The half at a minute and 1. 3 quarters, 133 and 4. 201 and 4. Top the program. In review, 7 1 2, 8 6 5. 3 then 4 on the bottom. Across the board, 1030, 320, and 310. Place entry, the 3 Makes Me Stupid. 330, 310. Show the 7 Southwind Jaga, 840. 2-3 Quinella, 840. 237 Try, 8780. Up and coming in the third, Jimmy Sutherland Memorial Pace. Feel a 7, going as programmed. 10 minutes post. A very special hello going out this afternoon to Wesley McLean, originally from Port Hood. He's the son of Gussie and Jesse McLean. He's now living in Sydney. He's the brother of one of our charters here at the Inverness Raceway, Shannon McLean, and a brother to Travis McLean. He was up to watch him win the first race with East Coast Mariner in 201 4/5. A special welcome here this afternoon at the Inverness Raceway to Wesley McLean. The quarter in the last race, as initially mentioned, 133 and 4. That should be 131 and 4 by the 3 quarters. Mile 201 and 4/5. Quickie Kwanzaa and Andrew McLean. Entries moving down the backside, heading towards Post Parade here in the 3rd. This is the Jimmy Sutherland Memorial Pace. Jimmy Sutherland was an avid race fan. He always supported his brothers that were involved in the harness racing business here and in Ontario. Later years, his son Todd, who bred and is the owner of first race winner, East Coast Mariner. Jimmy was always there to support his son Todd. Todd's involved in the breeding now, and he would be ever so proud to see his granddaughter Monica is also training horses here today. This afternoon, the family of Jimmy Sutherland present a blanket here in the third in the memory. This is the Jimmy Sutherland Memorial Pace. And trading from the lower turn are the entries here in the third. Now winner 601 for 1,050 on the rail Dashpedia. Owned by Evan Gillis, Jacob Copley, and Ryan Copley. Conditioned by Jimmy Copley. Redmond Doucette in the sulky. 2 is Buttons, owned, trained by Anthony Beaton. Rodney Gillis drives. 3 Miss Dynamite D, owned by C. William McLeod and Maria McLeod. Robert McLeod trains. Mary Claire McDonald is out. 4 Twisted Frisco. Owner, trainer, breeder, driver, Sean McDonald. At a post 5 PH Powerful, Danny Gillis gets the call this afternoon for Ethan McLean at a Port Hood. 6 Indy Wheel Barrel. Owner, trainer, driver, Travis McLean is out. And 7 Unstoppable Speed, Joel Poirier for Madison Poirier and Susan Miller. A Fearless 7. Exacta, Triacta, Win Place and Show Wagering. This is the Jimmy Sutherland Memorial Pace. Your approximate and daily double odds. Your approximate daily double odds Dashpedia is 33. Buttons, no tickets. Miss Dynamite D, 44. Twisted Frisco, 133. PH Powerful, no tickets. Indy Wheelbarrow, 44. Unstoppable Speed, no tickets. Last chance at the windows. Entries have been called to the gate. Our selection here in the third, we're going to go the 1 Dashpedia and Redmond Doucette for second, the 6 in the 5, no the 6, excuse me, Indy Wheelbarrow and Travis McLean and Wesley McLean. And for third, we're going to go the 4 Twisted Frisco. Call here in the third, 1, 5, and 4. Kent Building Supply starting gate. On the move, collecting your starters here for the third. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the third. Classification nominator 601. They go for a purse of $1,050. Fila 7 PD and Redmond Doucette. Buttons Rodney Gillis. Miss Dynamite D and Mary Claire McDonald. Twisted Frisco and Sean McDonald. PH Powerful and Danny Gillis. Indy Wheelbarrow, Travis McLean. And Unstoppable Speed in the backfield. And Mr. Joe Poirier. Fila 7, 6 on gate. One is late. Through the lane, the 6 Indy Wheelbarrow is gapped off the gate. Down the way, Dashpedia is going to want a front run here this afternoon. Into the turn, Dashpedia is up. Unstoppable Speed is second. Third on the outside, that is Buttons. At a 4, Miss Dynamite D. 5 on the outside, Twisted Frisco. Down the backside toward the opening quarter. And up front on the lead, that is Dashpedia and Redmond Doucette setting the fraction right there on his helmet second. Unstoppable Speed. Third, that is Buttons opening quarter. In 29 and 4/5, Twisted Frisco is on the move. Miss Dynamite D's going to follow him. Indy Wheelbarrow went to a break in the backfield. Dashpedia up front on the lead. Twisted Frisco second on the outside. Unstoppable Speed. Buttons and Miss Dynamite D. PH Powerful in the backfield. Indy Wheelbarrow. Dashpedia heads down the backside in a minute flat. And Dashpedia up front here on the lead. Buttons is second. Unstoppable Speed is climbing over them there. Third at the rail up here on the outside in 4. Miss Dynamite D and Mary Claire McDonald. Heading over towards the 7/8 turn now, and Dashpedia is asked to go on. After a third quarter and 30 and 1, he opens it up now. Dashpedia is running away on this field. Dashpedia makes the fight for second because he's long gone. Unstoppable Speed is in at the rail. Trying to get up there is Miss Dynamite D to get the second, but Unstoppable Speed will be second. Miss Dynamite D up for third. Unofficially 1-7, 3 and 2. Dashpedia capturing top honors 159 and 3/5. Here in the Jimmy Sutherland Memorial Pace. For second, 7, Unstoppable Speed and Joe Poirier. For third, the 3, Miss Dynamite D, Mary Claire McDonald. And Buttons finished up 4 for Rodney Gillis. Heading into the third race, winner's circle is the 11-year-old Bay Pacing Gelding by Better's Delight at the Western Hanover mare, Salsa Hanover. This horse was bred at the Ross Stables, LLC out of Michigan. Evan Gillis gets his third win on the season with Dashpedia. He teams up ownership-wise with Jacob Copley and Ryan Copley out of Kenmore, Ontario. Jimmy Copley does the training. Redmond Doucette in the sulky made every pole a winning one here this afternoon. 159 3/5 capturing top honors here in the Jimmy Sutherland Memorial Pace and a trackside Kulu presentation to the winner, Dashpedia, Redmond Doucette, and Evan Gillis. Being presented by friends and family of Jimmy Sutherland. Third official Dashpedia, the winner, Buttons 4, Miss Dynamite D 3. Twisted Frisco 5, PH Powerful 6, Indy Wheelbarrow 7. Unstoppable Speed was second. 29 4, minute flat at the half, 130 1. Race winning trip 159 3/5. Top the program in a review 143. 5, 6, 7, 2 in the bottom, 159 3/5. Wire to wire, Dashpedia and a Redmond Doucette, 159 3. Across the board, 430, 280, 310. Place entry to 7. Unstoppable Speed, 1020 and $4, 310 to show on the 3. Miss Dynamite D and Mary Claire McDonald. Exacta come back 25. And the Triacta 184.60. Up and coming Atlantic Sire Stakes. 2-year-old Pacing Fillies A Division. They go for purse $9,520. On the rail, Saltwater Storm and Brody McPhee. 2 JJ Starlet, 2-year-old filly owned by WWGG McGinnis and McKinnon Stable at Inverness, a winner of 3 of 5 on the year. He banked $18,916. Won his last start, 57 1/5 at the Charlottetown Driving Park as the betting favorite for Danny Gillis. He's back on board here this afternoon. The 3, Tobin's Diva, Gilles Barrios going to drive for Reg McPherson out of Stratford. 4 is Tobin's Chocolate. He won a B division. He's advancing to the A here this afternoon. David Dowling for Andrew Kent Williams and Lyndon Harvey. The 5, The Real Princess, seems to be improving very nicely. A 2-year-old, a Source of Pride filly. Corey McPherson this afternoon for the team of Eddie Doucette. Blaine Tebow, Gordon McLeod, and Grant Mann. A winner of 4 of 6 on the season and a mark of 1 of 57. He's got almost $13,000 in the bank. Rounding out the field is the 6, Rojo Mo. Local teamster Redmond Doucette in the sulky for Alexander Baird and the Rojo group out of Trenton, Nova Scotia. He was a winner this year in 159 and 1/5 at the Summerside Raceway. Field of 6 for $9,520. Going to post in 7. They'll be coming from the paddock area momentarily. Next card of racing here at the Inverness Raceway, our last Wednesday night on tap this Wednesday, 7 o'clock is post time. Introducing the field from the Atlantic Sire Stakes, 2-year-old pacing fillies. A division, they go for purse, $9,520. The 1 is Saltwater Storm, owned by Kyle Gardner, Michael Curry, and Jerry McKinnon, yet of Prince Edward Island. Trained by Tom Weatherby. Brody McPhee is in the sulky. 2 JJ Scarlet, owned by WWGG McGuinness McKinnon Stable out of Inverness. Conditioned by Walter Walker. In the sulky, it's Danny Gillis. Gilles Barrios up and aboard here on the 3, Tobin's Diva, for Reg McPherson and Kevin McLean. The 4, Tobin's Chocolate, David Dowling, for Andrew Williams, Kent Williams, Lion Hardy. 5 is the Real Princess. Corey McPherson is up for Eddie Doucette, Blaine Tebow, Gordon McLeod, and Grant Mint. And the 6, Rojo Mo, Redmond Doucette this afternoon for Alexander Barrett and the Rojo Group out of Trenton, Nova Scotia. Field of 6 in Lanarkshire Stakes, 2-year-old pacing fillies. Going to post after they have their second and final score. It's post time for the fillies. Kent Building Supply starting gate is on the move, and our starter, Mr. Joe Garab, is going to bring him in. Just a beautiful afternoon for harness racing here at the Inverness Raceway. Entries moving on the stable turn. It's the Atlantic Sire Stakes. 2-year-old pacing fillies, first division. They're going for purse $9,500. $20. Saltwater Storm and Brody McPhee on the rail. 2 is JJ Scarlett and Danny Gillis. Tobin's Terror and Jill's Barrio. Tobin's Chocolate and David Dowling. The Real Princess, Corey McPherson, and Rojo Mo. At a Redmond Doucette, Field of 6. All on the wings for $95.20. There, moving off the gate and around, JJ Scarlett and Danny Gillis. Head out for an early lead. Second, that is Tobin's Diva and Jill's Barrio. Up there third outside, the Real Princess. Trying to get in that 3-hole, closing it up. That is David Dowling and Tobin's Chocolate. Passing the opening quarter, under a snug hold up front by 2.5. JJ Scarlett, Tobin's Diva is second. Up there at third, the Real Princess at a 4. There's Tobin's Chocolate, Saltwater Storm, and then Rojo Mo. 29 3/5, stretched out single file to the half mile, and JJ Scarlett up front down the lead by 3 now. Tobin's Diva is second, driving third, the Real Princess. Tobin's Chocolate is 4, Saltwater Storm, and Rojo Mo. On towards the 5/8 turn, and a half mile, 58 4/5. JJ Scarlett up front by 4 on the lead. Second, Tobin's Diva. Third is the Real Princess. He pops at a 3 now. He'll have to chase down JJ Scarlett. Over towards the stable turn, second and final time. JJ Scarlett, the Real Princess. Then Tobin's Diva, a fight for fourth. 127 4/5. JJ Scarlett up front by 1.5 now. The Real Princess is here second. Then Tobin's Diva. Off the top turn and through the lane. JJ Scarlett's going to get the job done. Wire to wire for Danny Gillis. The Real Princess second. Tobin's Diva up for third. Rojo Mo is 4. Saltwater Storm and Tobin's Chocolate. 157 and 1/5. Unofficially, J.J. Scarlett and Danny Gillis. For the WWGG McGinnis and McKinnon Stable out of Inverness. Unofficially 2, 5, 3, and 6. J.J. Scarlett. The Real Princess second. Tobin's Diva third. Rojo Mo was 4. 157 and 1/5. J.J. Scarlett here in the 4th. Heading into the 4th race, winner circled is the 2-year-old Bay Pacing filly by Tacoma Case. The Image of Dawn mare, J.J. Hannah Dawn. This filly was bred by Jamie McKinley, yet of Prince Edward Island. He's owned by the WWGG McGinnis and McKinnon Stable. Out of Inverness, Danny Gillis is in the sulky. Walter Walker does the conditioning. A winner of 4 on the season out of 6 starts, right to his lifetime mark. 157 and 1/5 in the winner's enclosure. This is 2-year-old filly J.J. Scarlett. Congratulations, Danny. And the 4th official saltwater storm was 5. J.J. Scarlett the winner. Tobin's Diva 3. Tobin's Chocolate 6. The Real Princess second. Rojo Mo was 4. 29 and 3, 58 and 4. 127 and 4. 157 and 1/5. Top the program 51362. And 4 on the bottom, 157 and 1/5 wire to wire. The 2-year-old filly J.J. Scarlett for WW McGinnis McKinnon Stable at Inverness. Danny Gillis, 4th winner on the season, right to her lifetime mark. Across the board, 290, 210, and 210. The place to 5, the Real Princess. And Corey McPherson, 210 and 210. The show entry, the 3 Tobin's Diva. And Jill's Barrio, $2.60. Quinella, $4.10. Triacta, $28.70. Up and coming in the fifth, number 4, Doc's Run Henry. Mary Claire McDonald is the driver. Field of 8. Nominators heat 25. They go for purse 1100. Post time in 9 minutes. $50.50 on sale in the parimutuel area. Ladies are down in the parimutuel area for the $50.50. That mile of 157 and 1/5, paced by J.J. Scarlett. Track record for 2-year-old pacing fillies here at the Inverness Raceway. Entries for the fifth moving down the backside on towards Post Parade. Here for the fifth, the 4 Doc's Run Henry. Mary Claire McDonald is up. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the 5th. Classification numbers 825 last 5 or 160 last 10. They go for a purse of 1,100. Jim Copley, the trainer of the one, Cliff Drummond, owned by Evan Gillis out of Inverness. He employs the services of Gilles Barrio in the sulky here this afternoon. 2 is Euchert, owned by Kiddahabich Walker. Conditioned by Walter Walker. Corey McPherson is up. 3, Better Than Butter. Ambrose Gillis drives for Walter Daigle and conditioner Alex McQuarrie. Mary Claire McDonald gets a catch drive on the 4, Doxron Henry for Donald and Leander Beaton. JJ Knight's Image at a 5, owned by Eileen Beaton. Rodney Gillis is up. 6, Real Big. Lewis McDonnell for Lily Watson. The 7, Windmere Best Man. Redmond Doucette for Simon Poirier and Chad McDonnell. And rounding out the field, the 8, AB's Future, owned by G.G. Stone. And a Max stable at a Port Hood, Alexander McDonald in the sulky. Entries having 2 scores and moving to the gate. Our selection here in the 5th. We're going to go to number 2, Euchert. Corey McPherson is up catch driving here this afternoon. We're going to go to the 1 for 2nd, Cliff Drummond and Gilles Barrio. And for 3rd, the 7, Windermere Best Man and a Redmond Doucette. Call here in the 5th, 2, 1, and 7. Entries up, 2nd and final score. 1 minute at the windows. For those of you just arriving, we'll go over the changes for the remainder of the program. In the 6th, the 3 Eastwood Old Front is scratched 6th this afternoon. Over in race 7, Atlantic Sire Stakes, 2-year-old fillies, A division. The 2nd of 2, Booyah Ya equipment change. He takes off the open and the hood with cups. He goes to a can't see back bridle. He puts a burr line pole on the right hand side, and he puts a Murphy blind on the left hand side. The 4 Ultimate Long Shot scratch 6 here this afternoon, and the Martin Brophy Memorial Pace. In race number 8, it goes as programmed. Martin Brophy and Baron von Kringle. Entries called up to the gate. Better Than Butter's on the move, and the entries moving to the gate. Kent Building Supply starting gate is on the move, collecting your starters here for the 5th. Our 50-50 on sale in the pari-mutuel. We're going to draw after race number 7. We started off this afternoon at $1,000. Entries moving down the backside for the 5th, full complement of 8. Cliff Drummond scoring on the rail for Jules Barrio. Euchred out of 2 and Corey McPherson. Better Than Butter, Ambrose Gillis, Docs Ron Henry, Mary Claire McDonald, J.J. Knight's Image, and Rodney Gillis. Real Big. The Lewis McDonnell in the backfield. Windermere Best Man. Redmond Doucette. And AB's Future. Alexander McDonald. Full field of 8 come to the top of the lane. Post time for the 5th at the Inverness Raceway. 6 on gate. 2 late. Down off the gate in the wind, Cliff Drummond. Heads up for the lead, second on the outside, Euchred. Windermere Best Man is third. For the outside is Better Than Butter. Up here in 5, Docs Ron Henry. AB's Future in the backfield, J.J. Knight's Image, and then Real Big toward the opening quarter now. And Corey McPherson has Euchred. Up front, setting the fractions. Back a length and a half. That is Cliff Drummond. Windermere Best Man is third. Then a gap of 3 to AB's Future. Docs Ron Henry. Better Than Butter. J.J. Knight's Image and Real Big. Boom! 27 4/5 up and up. Heading toward the half-mile now. And the 9-year-old Shadow Play. Euchred. Up front on the lead. Cliff Drummond is here second. Windermere Best Man is third. In a 4, AB's Future. Up in 5, Docs Ron Henry. And up at 6, J.J. Knight's Image. Real Big and Better Than Butter. The half-mile 56 and 4/5 and Euchred back to his old tricks up front on the lead. Cliff Drummond is here second. Windermere Best Man is third. AB's Future, Docs Ron Henry. J.J. Knight's Image, Real Big and Better Than Butter. But Euchred is the story here in the 5th. He's up front by 3. Second is Cliff Drummond. Windermere Best Man is third. 126 and 2/5 by the 3/4. Off the top turn and through lane now. And Kayla Habich Walkers. Euchred is going to go wire to wire for catch driver Corey McPherson. Cliff Drummond and Marcel Barrio second. Windermere Best Man and Redmond Doucette up for third. 156 and 1/5. Euchred unofficially here in the 5th. I threw that Marcel in for Joe Garib. Unofficially, 2174. Euchert and Corey McPherson in 156 and a 1/5. Cliff Drummond and Jules Barrio second. Windermere Best Man at Redmond Doucette third. Doxron Henry, Mary Claire McDonald up for 4. 217 and 4 unofficially here on the 5th. Heading into the race 5 water circle is the 9-year-old brown piece and gelding by Shadow Play at the Camlock mare Tipsy Taters. Trained by Walter Walker, owned by Catahabich Walker, out of Inverness. Bred by Dr. Robert Boyce and Joan Boyce. Out of Ontario, Corey McPherson is up catch driving here this afternoon for Mr. Walker. Wire to wire, 156 and a 1/5. Euchert here in the 5th. Fifth official, Cliff Drummond second. Euchert the winner, Better Than Butter 8. Doxron Henry 4. JJ Knight's Image 5. Real Big 7. Windermere Best Man 3. AB's Future 6. 27 and 4, 56 and 4, 126 and 2, 156 and 1/5. Top the program, 218, 457, 3, 6 on the bottom, 156 and a 1/5, wire to wire, 9-year-old, Euchert. And a Corey McPherson, 550, 270, 210. Place the 1, Cliff Drummond, 380, 240, Show Windermere Best Man, $2.10. Exact to 2 and 1, 520, to 1 and 7, try 1630. Up and coming in the 6th. The 3, Eastward Old Fun, is scratch sick. Cut down to a field of 5. Rotten Ronnie on the rail for Redmond Doucette, Southwest Bliss for Danny Gillis. Brookdale Buster, Andrew McLean, East Coast Invader, Travis McLean, and Chasin' Maddie and a Rodney Gillis. Field of 5 for 11. 75 goes to post in 10. Entries moving down the backside on towards Post Parade here in the 6th. Number 3, Sport Old Fun is scratched 6th this afternoon, cut down to a field of 5. They go for $11.75. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the 6th. Classification, non-winners of 1,001 last 5 or 202 per start last 10. Non-winners of 7, pari-mutuel race time. And that's where Rotten Ronnie falls into effect. Rotten Ronnie scoring on the rail, Redmond Doucette for Andy Stewart at Redmond Doucette. 2 Southwest Bliss has Danny Gillis for A.D. McDonald. The 3, Eastward Old Fun, is scratch 6 here this afternoon. Number 4 is Brookdale Boster, owned by Julie McPherson and Ryder McLean. Out of Inverness, Andrew McLean at the lines. 5 is East Coast Invader, a 4-year-old rolled with Harry. Owned and bred by Todd Sutherland. Owned and trained by Monica Sutherland. Travis McLean is in the sulky. In the 6, Jason Matty, Rodney Gillis drives for DF Beaton at a Port Hood. Field of 5 for a purse of $11.75, going to post in 4. 4 minutes, post time for the 6th. Entries up, second and final score. Down under, 3 at the windows, 3 to go. Our selection here in the 6th, we're going to go to 1, Rotten Ronnie, getting a tune-up here for the end of the year stakes. Redmond Doucette is in the sulky, finished 30's last start after a 3-week layoff at the Charlottetown Driving Park. And the winner 2 starts ago at the Northside Downs, track record 153 and 3/5. We're going to pick him to win. For second, we're going to go to the 2, Southwest Bliss, and for third, the 4, Brookdale Buster. 1, 2, and 4. Call here in the 6th. 1 minute post, 1 to go. It's post time. We're going. Entries moving to the top of the stretch. Here in the 6th classification, non-winners of 1001 for 1175, Rotten Ronnie. On the rail of Redmond Doucette, Southwest Bliss, and Danny Gillis. Brookdale, Boster, Andrew McLean, East Coast Invader, Travis McLean, and Jason Matty, and a Rodney Gillis. A complement of 5 here in the 5th. All on gate. And a good start. Post time for the 6th at the Inverness Raceway, down off the gate and away. And East Coast Invader on the outside, Rotten Ronnie on the rail. Driving up here 3rd, that is Southwest Bliss at a 4, Brookdale Buster in the backfield. It's Chase and Maddie. Everybody has a seat now, and Rotten Ronnie is up front down the lead. East Coast Invader is 2nd. Southwest Bliss, the lone mare in the dash, is stuck in the middle. From 4, Brookdale Buster in the backfield. It's Chase and Maddie past an opening quarter for 3-year-old Malicious Colt. Rotten Ronnie, he was by that quarter in 29 and 4. Just a dawdling pace up front. Driving here 2nd. East Coast Invader, and then a gap to Southwest Bliss on the outside in 4. Chase and Maddie in the backfield. Brookdale Buster, Rotten Ronnie still up front on the lead. East Coast Invader 2nd. Chase and Maddie 3rd on the outside from 4. Out of Southwest Bliss, and then Brookdale Buster, the half mile in 1 minute and 1/5, and Rotten Ronnie is going to pick up the pace here heading to the 3/4. Chase and Maddie is out here 2nd on the outside. East Coast Invader is 3rd. Southwest Bliss is 4. And Brookdale Buster is 5. We're by the 3/4 now. And Rotten Ronnie looking to go wire to wire. Chase and Maddie is 2nd. East Coast Invader is 3rd. Southwest Bliss is back 4. He had a 4 in the backfield. Brookdale Buster 129 and 2/5 past 3/4. Off the top 10 through a lane now. Rotten Ronnie is going to go wire to wire for Redmond Doucette. East Coast Invader down at the rail 2nd. Chase and Maddie up here for 3rd. Heading into the race 6 winner's circle, 3-year-old brown pacing colt by Militia said the Brandon's Cowboy mare, Victory Cry. This colt was bred by Cheryl Doddington, yet of Nova Scotia. Trained by Lennon McIsaac. Andy Stewart out of Inverness shares ownership with the driver Redmond Doucette. Up his second winner on the program. Rotten Ronnie in the winner's circle. 157 4/5. Sixth official, Rotten Ronnie, the winner. Southwest Bliss 5. Eastwood Fun Scratch, Brookdale Buster 4. East Coast Invaders 2nd, Chasing Maddie 3rd. 29 4, minute and 1. 129 2, 157 4/5. Top the program 1-5 Scratch 4-2. 3 in the bottom 57 4/5. Wire to wire. 3-year-old colt, Rotten Ronnie, Redmond Doucette, second winner on the program. 240, 220, 210. Place entry of the 5 East Coast Invader 240. No shows in the show. Chasing Maddie 210. 1-5 Quinella $4. 1-5 6 try 18. Up and coming here in the 7th. A field of 5, the 4 Ultimate Long Shot is scratched 6th this afternoon. Booyah Ya, the morning line favorite, has an equipment change. He's off with the Open and the Hoodwood Cups, and he goes to a can't see back bridle. He puts a Burr line pole on the right hand side. He puts a Murphy blind on the left hand side. Field of 5, Atlantic Sire Stakes A Division for 95-20 in 10. Our last Wednesday evening of harness racing under the lights here at the Inverness Raceway goes this Wednesday. This Wednesday. We'll remain racing on Sunday afternoons up and until October the 24th. October the 24th. We'll be racing each and every Sunday. Our last Wednesday on tap. This Wednesday, 7 o'clock, is our post time. Race number 7, Atlantic Sire Stakes, 2-year-old pacing fillies A Division. First in of the late double, exacta, triacta wagering. Race number 8. The feature for 1,400, it's the Martin Brophy Memorial Pace that goes in the 8th. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the 7. The Atlantic Sire Stakes 2-year-old pacing fillies. A division, they go for first, $9,520. One is West River Glow, a 2-year-old filly by Stonebridge Terror, owned by Haley McDonald out of Stratford, Prince Edward Island. Mary Claire McDonald up. 2 Booyah, owned by Huey and Allie McCachran. Redmond Doucette is in the sulky. Woodmere Jazz at a post 3 has Jill's Barrio for Reg McPherson. The 4 is out. The 5 is Mystical Gal, owned by Douglas Matheson and Janet Sanderson. Brody McPhee is up. And for post 5, Cougar on a Terror. Danny Gillis drives for Walter Walker and Angus McGuinness. Field of 5 here in the 7th. 5 minutes post time for the fillies. Our selection here in the 7th, we're going to go to 2 Booyah for Redmond Doucette, Huey and Allen McCachran. For second, 6 Cougar on a Terror, Danny Gillis. And the 3 Woodmere Jazz and Jill's Barrio. 2, 6, and 3 call here in the 7th. 4 minutes at the windows. Last call for your 50-50. We're at $22.70. We're at $2,270. We'll get the winner here in the 7th. Winning driver to draw our 50-50. We're at $22.70. The entries have completed their second and final score. Less than 1 minute now, post time, 1 to go for the fillies. Soon as our drag truck exits the raceway, the entries will be going to the gate. The Kent Building Supplies starting gate is on the move, collecting the starters. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the 7th. Atlantic Sire Stakes. 2-year-old pacing fillies A division. They go for $9,520. Favorite on the board at $4.10 is the 3. Woodmere Jazz and Jules Barrio at $5.70. The 2 and the 6, the 2 local entries. West River Glow on the rail, Mary Claire McDonald, Booyah Ya and Redmond Doucette, Woodmere Jazz and Jules Barrio, Mystical Gal and Brody McPhee, Cougar on a Tear, and Danny Gillis. Field of 5 Atlantic Sire Stakes, 2-year-old pacing fillies for $95.20. Down off of the gate and away. And Booyah Ya heads out looking for lead. Second on the outside, that is Woodmere Jazz up here third. West River Glow down the backside toward the opening quarter now. And 2-year-old Stonebridge Terror, Booyah Ya up front on the lead. Woodmere Jazz is second, driving third, West River Glow. Yeah, the 4, that is Mystical Gal, then Cougar on a Tear. Up here in 5, he can see them all. A Booyah Ya and a Redmond Doucette up front on the lead, setting the factions. 29 and 1/5. Fast opening quarter, stretched out. Single file for the leader, Booyah Ya. Second, Woodmere Jazz. Driving third, West River Glow. He had a 4, Mystical Gal up in 5. That is Cougar on a Tear. We're on towards the 5/8 turn now. And Booyah Ya still up front on the lead. Woodmere Jazz is second. West River Glow is third. He had a 4, Mystical Gal, and then Cougar on a Tear. Positions remain the same at a half mile, 1 minute, 2/5. Up to the 3/4. Booyah Ya. He's up front by 1.5. Woodmere Jazz tightens up here second. Pops to the outside. Getting the cover now. Cougar on a Tear. West River Glow is 4 at the rail. Then a Mystical Gal past your 3/4. 1:31 and 3/5. And Booyah Ya. By a head out in front. Woodmere Jazz is second. Cougar on a Tear. West River Glow and Mystical Gal. Off the top turn through the lanes now. Booyah Ya is trying to go wire for Redmond Doucette. Driving triple. Booyah Ya. Unofficially 2, 3, 6, and 1. Booyah, the winner. 2 minutes, 2/5. Woodmere Jazz second. Cougar on a Tear third. Westover Glow finished up 4. Patricia has the 50-50 tickets. She'll get the winning driver. Redmond Doucette picking up a driving triple here this afternoon. He'll draw the 50-50 ticket for us. Last race we had $2,270. And we'll have the winner momentarily. Heading into the race 7 winner's circle to meet the entourage is the 2-year-old Be Pacing filly by Stonebridge Terrier at the Jeremy's Jet Mare Village Bound. This filly was bred by Wade Piccone at Estantial, Prince Edward Island. He's conditioned by Robert McLeod. He's owned by Huey McCachran out of Inverness, Ali McCachran out of Truro. Top reinsman from the Inverness Raceway. Redmond Doucette is in the sulky. It's a driving triple, wire to wire, 2 minutes, 2/5, 2-year-old filly. Boo! Yeah. Congratulations, Redmond. And the 7th official now. Westover Glow was 4. Booyah, the winner. Woodmere Jazz second. Ultimate Long Shot scratched. Mystical Gal 5 and Cougar on a Tear was 3. 29 and 1, minute and 2. 131 and 3, 2 minutes, 2/5. Top the program, 412. Scratch 5, 3 on the bottom, 2 minutes, 2/5. Wire to wire, 2-year-old filly Booyah. Win number 3 of 7 starts on the year. Across the board, $566 and $210. Place entry, the 3 Woodmere Jazz, $4, $220. Show entry, the 6 Cougar on a Tear, $260. Exacta, 2 and 3, $930. 2, 3, and 6, $15.90. Up and coming, the go-home pace. It's the Martin Brophy Memorial Pace. What are the 50-50? What are our 50-50? Originally from Inverness, visiting last couple of weeks from Fort McMurray, heading back this week. Brittany McKinnon, right over there by the starting gate. Her parents live in that grey house. Brittany McKinnon, $2,332, enough to pay for the plane ticket back to Fort Mac. Up and coming, the Martin Brophy Memorial Place, going to post in 7. Last Wednesday of racing under the lights. This Wednesday, we'll keep going on Sundays till October the 24th. We have dates scheduled till October the 24th on Sunday. Last Wednesday, this Wednesday, under the lights here at the Inverness Raceway. Our thanks and appreciation going out to the maintenance staff, headlined by Richie Mullins and his maintenance crew, keeping the track here at the Inverness Raceway in tip-top shape each and every week. To Kevin Daigle for cutting the grass, looks beautiful. And all you volunteers here at the Inverness Raceway. Without you, it's not possible. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the 8th. The winners over 1,000, last 5. They go for first 1,400. It's the Martin Brophy Memorial Pace. Scoring on the rail, Dan Darmar, a 5-year-old, better than Cheddar Mare, owned by Kevin Gillis out of Windsor, Ontario. And the sulky at Sandy McNeil. Post position 2 and a 6-year-old Articulator Gelding. Windermere Don't Matter, owned by Alex Sutherland and Malcolm McCacken out of Port Hood. Lewis McDonnell at the lines. 3 is Sunshine Lou, a 5-year-old Sunshine Beach Gelding, owned and trained by Ray McKinnon. Danny Gillis does the driving. At a post 4 likely to win. An 11-year-old by Western Terror, owned by Blemish Young, Lester Campbell, and Jeffrey Campbell. Corey McPherson up. The 5 is Intended Royalty, a 10-year-old No Pen Intended, owned by Eddie and Randy Copley. Redmond Doucette looks for win 4 on the afternoon, rounding out the field of 6. Daddy Let Me Drive, a 7-year-old I Can Only Imagine Gelding, owned and trained by Donald Beaton, net of Port Hood. Field of 6 for the Martin Brophy Memorial Pace. 2 scores. And moving to the gate. Martin Brophy was a horse owner, a trainer, and a driver. He drove at the Inverness Raceway. He drove in Port Hood. He drove at Sackville Downs. He drove at the Truro Raceway, the Charlottetown Driving Park, and the Old Commons in Halifax. He had such horses as Honor's Pride, Robert Dale, Ida's Boy, and my favorite, Baron von Kringle. This afternoon, the Brophy family would like to present a cooler to the winner of this race in Martin's memory. This is the Martin Brophy Memorial Pace.
Willie again, 20. Nothing.
Not safe.
51 and 51.
Yeah.
5.
34.
Jeez.
Approximate daily double odds. Dindar Mal, $20. Windmere Don't Matter, no tickets sold. Sunshine Low, 51. Likely to win, 51. Intended Royalty, 5. Finn, 5. Daddy Let Me Drive, 34. Top the program, 20. No tickets sold, 51, 51, 5, and 34. Entries up, completing it, the second and final score. Entries are going to the gate. Happy 29th anniversary wishes go to Robert and Kim Lamal. Happy 29th anniversary. We'll see you for the 30th. And also, once again, our program girl, Olivia, celebrating her 14th birthday. Happy birthday. Happy 31st anniversary wishes going out to Peter and Marilyn McKinnon out of the Waterford. Happy anniversary, guys. Brittany McKinnon, winner of our 50-50 draw, $2,332. Our 50-50, the best in Atlantic Canada. Kent Building Supply starting gate. On the move for the final time this afternoon, collecting up the starters for the Barton Brophy Memorial Pace. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the 8th. It's your go-home pace. It's the Martin Brophy Memorial Pace and a field of 6. Dan Darmal on the rail and Sandy McNeil. Windmere Don't Matter and Lewis McDonnell out of 2. Sunshine Lou and Danny Gillis up in 3. Likely to win has Corey McPherson out of 4. Intended Royalty is back to the raceway. Yet a post 5 for Redmond Doucette. And Daddy Let Me Drive and Rodney Gillis scores 6 on the outside. A field of 6 all on the wings. It's post time for the 8th at the Inverness Raceway. Charging off of the gate in the lane, Dan Darmal. Heads out for lead, second on the outside, likely to win in third at the rail. That is Windmere Don't Matter. Up the backside toward the opening quarter, Dan Darmal up front. A challenge here on the outside from Likely to Win. Windmere Don't Matter in the 3 hole at 4. Intended Royalty, Sunshine Lou. And Danny Let Me Drive. They're stretched out single file, passing the opening quarter in the 5-year-old Better than Cheddar mare. Dan Darmal and Sandy McNeil up front on the lead second. That is Likely to Win, 28 and 4/5. First and on the move, that's Intended Royalty popping into the 4 hole. She's 3 up on the outside. They're approaching the half mile, and Dan Darmal up front on the lead. Second on the outside, Intended Royalty, third at the rail. That is Likely to Win. 4 on the outside, Sunshine Lou. Up in 5, Windmere Don't Matter, and Daddy Let Me Drive in the backfield. He continues with the outer flow. Down the backside, and the 3/4 up and coming. 57 and 4. Dan Darmal just ahead out in front. Intended Royalty. Second on the outside, driving third, Sunshine Lou in 4, and going backwards, that is Likely to Win. 5 on the outside, that is Daddy Let Me Drive. In the backfield, it's Windmere Don't Matter. Intended Royalty has got to the front. 127 and 1 second. In at the rail, Dan Darmal and Daddy Let Me Drive is coming. Intended Royalty brings them on home. Daddy Let Me Drive on the outside. Under a drive here at the rear. Intended Royalty looked to hang on. Close for second. Daddy Let Me Drive. Intended Royalty just held on the winner. Danny Let Me Drive, fast closing second. Dan Dermal was third. Sunshine Lou was fourth. 156. Intended Royalty back to the raceway in the winner's circle. Unofficially, from the lower turn, it's the 10-year-old facing gelding by no pen intended. And the Kingston mare, Rennie's Queen, bred by the Terra Hills Stud Limited out of Ontario. Eddie Copley, out of Inverness, shares ownership with the trainer Randy Copley in the sulky. Inverness's top reinsman, Redmond Doucette. 8 dashes this afternoon, 4 trips to the winner's circle for Redmond Doucette. In the winner's enclosure, this is 10-year-old Intended Royalty capturing top honors in the Martin Brophy Memorial Pace and a trackside cooler presentation. To the Copley boys, Redmond Doucette being presented by family and friends of the late Martin Brophy. 156 flat in the winner's circle. Intended Royalty. Fine afternoon, Redmond. And the 8th official, Dander Mal 3, When Beer Don't Matter 6, Sunshine Lou 4, likely to win 5, Intended Royalty, the winner. Daddy Let Me Drive was second, 28 and 4, 57 and 4, 127 and 1, 156 flat. Top the program 36451, 2 on the bottom, Intended Royalty, 156, Redmond Doucette. A Grand Slam, 4 winners on the program. Across the board, 390, 390, 220. Daddy Let Me Drive, 540, 210. 210 for Dan Dermal. Quinella, 530. Double, 510. Triacta, 1960. Intended Royalty. Win number 6 on the season from just 10 starts. That's a wrap for this afternoon. Next card of racing here at the Inverness Raceway goes to post on Wednesday evening. 7 o'clock is post time for our final Wednesday. We're going to race right through on Sundays till October 24th. Wednesday, 7 o'clock. Until then, take your time and have a safe and pleasant drive home. Good afternoon.